Welcome to my channel. In this video we will look at how to compare two different configuration files that came from two different appliances. So editing and comparing Gaia configurations offline can be crucial in certain scenarios. This practice helps ensure uniformity in organization-wide settings like DNS and NTP, roles and users. It also aids in maintaining consistent definitions for cluster topologies and routing configurations. For example, you might download the configuration of a cluster member, open it in a text editor, and perform search and replace operations for example, interface, IPs, host names. After making the necessary changes, save the file with a new cluster member's name, upload it to the new cluster member, and load the configuration. Another example is migrating a Gaia configuration to a new appliance with a different topology. Upgrading to a more powerful appliance for higher throughput using 10, 40, or maybe 100 gigabit Ethernet interfaces necessitates the reassigning interface names in both the Gaia configuration and topology settings. So to ensure a seamless transition to new appliance, running a later version of Gaia, you can use a compare plugin or text editor function like Notepad++, like this in my screen here, to merge the specific settings of the target appliance with the configuration segments from the source appliance. So first here we need to install a plugin here. So press plugins admin and type here compare like this, mark it and press install. It will restart and install. Now it's done. So now we can check again that is installed. So here installed, and we can see that compare is now installed. Now we need to download two configurations files from our two different gateways. So I have this gateway and this gateway. We will use them to download their configuration files. So back to the full screen here. So now we open PowerShell here. So to the first appliance. So save configuration. For example, config 1 txt. Okay, this is the first one. We need to make the expert mode or the shell, a bin bash shell, so that we can use WinSCP to get these files. So expert css, okay, bin bash. Okay, exit from this one and go to the next appliance. So save configuration config to txt, and do the same there also. css bin bash. Okay, so now we need to run WinSCP. We get our files. So first we go to the 10.00.15 admin. Okay, this is our first file, so we can take it there. Its name is config1. This config1. Now we can close this, open it again. Win config 2. There. So now we have our files. So now it's time to go to the Notepad++ to do the comparison. So here in Notepad++, first we open these files. So open config1, and we open the next one, the other one. So config 2. So we mark config1, plugins, compare, set as first to compare. Press this, and we mark the next file, plugins, compare, and compare. Okay, here we can see what is in red is difference. So it marks here the name, for example. This name is not the same as here. And the time, for example, time is different. Here we can see that these green pluses means that this line is not here. So there is no line like this one here. And it says difference between this line and this line. Here the same differences. Here we can see that we have many lines, users here, which are not there. So this is a very powerful tool that can help us in comparing the configuration files. Here again we can see that the IPs are different. So that was for today's video. So thank you for watching and see you next time.